Assalamu alaikum. This is the story of Hazrat Luqman alayhi salatu wasalam. Hazrat Luqman alayhi salatu wasalam has been mentioned in the Holy Quran as a wise man and is often referred to as Hakim Luqman or Wise Luqman. Not much is known about Hazrat Luqman alayhi salatu wasalam. However, scholars have opinions that he was an African, probably from the land of Nubia or Ethiopia. Hazrat Mirza Bashiruddin Mahmud Ahmad Razillahu Ta'ala Anhu, Khalifatul Masih II, has said the following about him. Luqman seems to be a non-Arab, very probably an Ethiopian. He is said to belong to Egypt or Nubia. From the beautiful moral precepts he gave to his son, which are embodied in the Holy Quran, chapter 31, verse 14 to 20, Luqman appears to be a prophet of God. By some, he has also been identified with the Greek Aesop. Aesop was a Greek fabulist and storyteller, credited with a number of fables, now collectively known as Aesop's Fables. Wikipedia. Here is one of Hazrat Luqman alayhi stories. Hazrat Luqman alayhi's master knew that he was a very intelligent man and treated him with kindness. He was able to detect that Luqman alayhi was not an ordinary man, and so one day he tried to test his intelligence. He ordered Hazrat Luqman alayhi to slaughter a sheep and bring back its worst part to him. Hazrat Luqman alayhi slaughtered the sheep and brought back the tongue and its heart. The master became fascinated by what Hazrat Luqman alayhi had brought back, thinking in his eyes it was the worst part of the animal. He understood that Hazrat Luqman alayhi was trying to convey a deep message, but he did not know what. A few days later, Hazrat Luqman alayhi was ordered to slaughter yet another sheep, but this time was asked to bring the best part. Hazrat Luqman alayhi brought back the heart and tongue again. His master pondered over this. He asked, how could Luqman think that the hearts and the tongue could be the best part, and yet they are the worst part of an animal? Hazrat Luqman alayhi replied, the tongue and the heart are the sweetest parts if the owner is pure, and if he is wicked, they too are wicked. Therefore, Hazrat Luqman alayhi's owner held him in great respect as people continually sought his advice and opinions till the last of his days. Another well-told story of Hazrat Luqman alayhi is, O my son, do not rely on people's praise or slander. Although you spend every ounce of strength, you will not succeed in this affair. His son then said, I don't understand a word you are saying. Hazrat Luqman alayhi then said, let us walk. Now, Hazrat Luqman alayhi and his son had only one animal, so they had to share it. Hazrat Luqman alayhi rode the animal while his son walked for some time. Upon seeing this, the people said, how cruel is this old man? Although he is strong, he lets his son walk. Hazrat Luqman alayhi then stepped down from the animal and instructed his son to ride it while he walked. His son then mounted the animal and rode him while his father walked beside him. Upon seeing this, the people then said, this father and son are bad people. The father has not trained his son. His son is riding. The father who should get respect is walking. The son is bad because God will punish him for this act of his. When Hazrat Luqman alayhi and his son heard this, he then said, let us both ride the animal. They both agreed, and Hazrat Luqman alayhi mounted the horse and rode along with his son. Upon seeing this, the people then said, there is no mercy in the hearts of these two riders. They are breaking the back of the animal. They have overloaded it. It is better that one should walk and the other ride. When Hazrat Luqman alayhi and his son heard this, they then decided to both dismount the animal and walk. Hazrat Luqman alayhi said, let us both walk. Hazrat Luqman alayhi and his son then walked, while the animal had no rider or luggage. Upon seeing this, the people said, "It is strange that they have an animal, but they walk." Finally, Hazrat Luqman ﷺ said to his son, "Can you make people agree with you? Thus, do not look for people's consent, look for God's consent. That will be a source of prosperity, both here and in the hereafter." Thank you for watching. We shall continue with another story next time.